Yeah, yes, and I accept. I accept right now, and then I'll look at I'm moving the camera and everything. So we got two cameras going on. So this is just kind of the back. This is behind the scenes. This is everything. It's being live streamed, but I thought that I'm looking at how we're coming. What might happen is because this is kind of the raw footage. I might get what we did last year and kind of make some changes. You know what I'm saying? Just do some side by sides or something.
Fine, that's fine.
I think that would be really cool. And in fact, you know what I could do since the brain is working. The brain is working. I could actually bring up our episode from last year, do a picture in picture. And in fact, let's see where it is. Because I love it. Where's yours? I just saw yours.
Come here, Bowman. You ready? I was like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Pumpkin is a wonderful cat.
I'm glad you said that because I'm taking your ass taking her back with you. No,
probably won't happen. Probably not. But she is a wonderful kitty cat. Here we go. Here. Oh, yes. Oh, wow. Okay. So we'll have that going.
We did the same thing last year, huh?
We did. We did the exact same thing. That's the whole purpose. I wanted to see where we are.
You're
because
an executive producer right there. Now, come on now.
Yes.
But Brittany did the work, huh? She did some work on this, huh? Not Brittany, but yeah, Brittany.
Yeah, she was working on doing the editing.
Because I remember complimenting her on this work.
Yeah, she did. She was doing the editing, and then she made some changes, and then I invited her back. So she's back on board. She's doing editing. So this is where we are. We're going to see some different changes again. Thank you. Let's start it off. This is Protect the P. I'm Deon Webster Cox. This is my cousin Walter Bowman.
Walter G. Bowman.
Walter G. Bowman.
Yeah.
Let's be clear with that.
G means
Glenn. Walter Glenn Bowman. So we're back. I'm back in San Diego, Escondido.
I love it.
Yep, I'm here. I said I was going to come out and visit you at least once a year, and just see how you're doing. And I forget what happened and how this all came about. But I gave you only a couple days notice because it's like, hey, I'm coming out.
But shouldn't family be able to handle a couple of days notice?
Well, you handled it.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
What do you think? No, what do you think?
I think that I was coming and we was gonna work it out. I knew I was gonna have a place to stay. I knew that. I knew I was staying someplace.
Absolutely.
I wasn't gonna be on the street. I knew that.
Right here at the Bowman's Abode.
Yep. So I knew
yes,
I was,
sir.
So it's all good. It's all good. And I said, and I forget what happened. No, Anaya told me she was gonna stay with her dad. Last week was the first week of school. She goes, Mommy, I don't have class on Friday, and I'm going to stay with my father. Right. And I'll stay with him for the entire weekend, and I'll see you on Tuesday, whenever I go pick her up from school. And when she told me that, I was like, bet, I'm going to San Diego. That's what I'm doing, since you're doing that. Now, a little thing. So there are a couple of changes, because we remember last year, I came out, and I'm just going to do, if I could almost do a screenshot, because I'm looking at the different changes that I had. Yeah, I think I was a little thinner. Whoa, check. Whoa.
Are you using a different camera?
Oh, I'm just telling you. Watch, I'm going to do this real quick. Look at this. I'm about to share a screen. I'm gonna share a screen. Is that the share screen? Come on. Share screen. Okay, and let's go to here. Let's go to here. Share. So I'm sharing this screen. Now I'm gonna go here.
Regardless of what, be subdued to having an enema, right?
Oh,
Anal
No, cameras are different names.
Water was forced up into our belly.
Cameras different angle.
different angle.
That's the situation right there.
And you asked me, did she ever give you one? And I said, no, she never gave me one.
Okay.
Up on the camera thing.
It was so different. Really?
Yeah.
So what do you think? I mean, do you think I'm the same? I think I'm a little bigger. I think the face looks a little wider.
Well, you can say that, but you know what? I'm telling you, camera to camera is going to have a difference. It's going to be a difference, right? That's technology. That's
I agree with you. But, just looking at it right then and there, but there's several things. Now I've got the logo. There's a logo that's up now that we didn't have last year. Protected P. We weren't on StreamYard. We're on StreamYard right now. We weren't on StreamYard last year, so we added that technology. And
so we got all these things that changed since last year, but so you really can't make a conversation about what is and what's not because so many things have changed. Now, if you did it on the same platform, same tools, same platform, same software, same thing, then you can say, okay, yeah, there is a change there, right?
Well, I'm going to say this. I know my hair is not looking the same way because we went to the beach earlier today.
Well, that's right.
And I did get in the ocean.
Well,
and
maybe that's why.
Well, that's part of it. The hair is just, but it's all my hair.
Well, I think your hair looks good.
Yeah, it does. Good. It does, but it's a little, but it does, when I'm looking at last year versus this year, what's the difference? Now I do have on, last year I had on a dress from, it was one of my dresses from, Italy. It was Italy. And I had that on. So this year I have on a dress that I got in Canary Islands, but this dress is about done. I swear I hate it. I hate that it's done. Because I really think this is a pretty dress, but it's just done. It's just both these dresses, they were just disposable dresses. I got my use out of them.
And the dresses are in the way of textiles, right? They're in the way of textiles. So what's made is what's made. If it's a 30 count, 160 count, 180 count, you get that, right? But you know what? Maybe they're so practical. They just says, no, this dress is just designed to last for 3 months.
I think it is. It lasts, this was good because this lasted me probably about a year and a half. And it doesn't, and I've worn it. I wear these dresses. I wear a dress. That's the thing about, whatever I get, I'm going to absolutely get its utility out of it.
I love it.
So that's just how I do things. I've got a purse there. I bought this purse.
You're practical. That's a pragmatic way of thinking and doing, right? Yeah.
That's what I do. That's totally what I do.
Me too.
But
that's what makes us blood, right?
That is part of it. That's part of it. That we are very practical people.
Yeah.
Extremely practical.
Yeah.
So the thing of it is, this is Protected P, second season.
Right.
And I really want to bring back all of the people, my guests from last year, because I want to see where we are and what has happened to us in 1 year. Like what changes have happened. So this time I asked you, I said, last year you spoke about kind of some family, just holistic measures and how things were handled. This year I asked you what your P was, and you said persistence.
Yeah.
Now, can you tell everyone out there why persistence? What's happening?
The way that I see it is that if there's something that I want to do, first of all, I give it a lot of thought. And then once I give it a lot of thought, I'm like, okay, I push the button that says, okay, go with that, go. One thing I hate, Dion and everybody else, I hate doing something twice. that can be done once and be done right. So persistence to me means looking at something at a micro level and saying, hey, you know what? Make sure you consider everything that might be involved in that. And that's what I do. And that's what allows me to go after it and stay after it. Because there's no guarantee that I won't ask more why questions, but I will still keep going after what that is that I'm going after. If I want to make a bigger relationship with my cousin, and I don't know how, there's certain things I need to do. I need certain questions I need to ask. And I need to pull that together. And then I need to ask, do you agree with this? And if you don't, guess what I need to do? I need to do another. I need to come in and say, okay, that's not working. I need to go another way. That's my persistence.
Okay, well, I don't think we fell out about anything. We
have
we got along.
Well, we have family that that just may not necessarily work that way.
Absolutely.
Not to say that I could identify any family or you could identify any family that does, but I'm sure that there are, right?
Absolutely.
Families are huge. Yeah.
If they are huge, as far as people, you're talking about people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how big our family is. I mean, is it a really big family?
I believe so. Without a doubt.
Really?
Oh, yeah, for sure. If I can walk down the street of Detroit and my mother tell me that those are your brothers, and that's not where it was supposed to happen, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm convinced.
But do you keep in touch with them?
No, because I didn't know how to take it, nor did I know how to believe it.
Okay. All right. Well, did you know their names?
We played together as neighbors. Yes, I knew their names. Michael and Conway. Yeah, absolutely.
Are they still alive?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not upset about why I don't know, but when she shared that information with us, I was at such an age where I'm like, I don't know how to believe that. I just don't know how to believe that. That makes no sense. It made no sense.
As a young child. So now, and then as an older man, now you can see how it's very, very possible. Did you all look alike? Did you think you looked alike?
I had no reason to even look at that. Look for those similarities. I had no reason to.
Yeah.
Because I didn't believe it. I just didn't know how to even take it.
Oh, wow.
But guess what? When I look back at things, my mother had no reason to lie about anything. And my mother was never a person that would just lie indiscriminately about anything.
If anything, she was very, very direct, very forthright, always told me the truth.
Yeah.
That was just her. So if she said those were your brothers.
That's right.
Those were your brothers.
You were fam that close to us too, and so you know.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's beautiful. So that's your persistence, and that. So number one, you want to be able to do things, I guess, right the first time. I heard that, and you're going to ask a lot of questions, and so that means you don't necessarily, when you pull the trigger, you've thought about it. You're not.
I'm a critical thinker. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Instead of asking why 5 times, I ask why, which is my downfall too, 8 or 9 times, or 10, 11 times, right? So yeah. So we were taught to, once you ask why 4 times, and I think it's gone to 5 now, you're at the root of what you're trying to understand, right? To me, that's not far enough, right? But I learned that from my brother. And my brother didn't teach me to ask why. He just would always ask why. And I just adopted that. And that's what it was,
mm-hmm. Right.
It's not somebody taught me that. I just like, you keep asking why. You keep asking why. Why is infinite, right? It's infinite. Well,
the reason is depending on what time it is, who you ask, you might get a different response to that why.
You absolutely right. Absolutely right. Absolutely right.
So you just don't know. So it's there. I know. I'm trying to figure out, do I ask? Well, it all depends on what the situation is. Do I ask why? Now, if someone comes to me with a situation, I am asking why. I am very critical. If it's someone that I'm evaluating, just evaluating a case and to see what's going on, I am asking why. And I'm putting together a scenario because I'm trying to figure out how either I'm going to prosecute this, meaning I act on the plaintiff's side, or defend it, meaning that I am doing some criminal defense.
I love that.
So I've got to see.
I'm not an attorney, and I'm kind of do the same thing.
Yeah.
Just as a human.
Absolutely, to see what's going on. So I think that's important. Now, your P is persistence. So my P pretty much is the same. It's what I try to protect because it's protect. So you're saying protect your persistence. Protect the persistence. Yeah. Mine is and will continue to be protect my peace. Protect the peace.
Oh, yeah.
That's very important.
That's huge and big and encompasses all, if you ask me, from my perspective. Peace encompasses every P that could fit up under the umbrella, if you ask me. That's just me.
Well, you got to have it. Now I'm looking at this and I'm thinking to myself, it was for whatever reason, I had to come out. I knew I had to come out and I was coming. So that was number one. Number two.
That's where we do it. No, that's where you do it.
Yeah, I was coming out. I was coming out here.
And thanks for coming out. I really appreciate
absolutely. It. And then the next thing that was going to happen was that I had to make sure I brought a journal because part of what I do, and I did it here, and I do it wherever I go, I meditate in the morning and I journal in the morning. And then before I go to bed, I will go ahead and I will meditate again. Now, what I found is that for whatever reason, maybe I was just tired, exhausted. I don't know, but I know that I just kind of was passed out. And then I'd wake up around 2:38, which is about 5:38. Then I find myself meditating. Right. And then I might go back and take a little nap to get to 5 o'clock this time, which is really 8 o'clock Eastern.
Your time, yeah.
And meditate again.
Absolutely.
So somehow I get my 2 in. They may be few hours away, but I still get it in. Wow.
Look at you.
I know. I'm telling you, it was the ocean. Right? It was the ocean today.
You know what it's called, right? It's called the circadian rhythm, right? The circadian effect. That rhythm that we are always in. I wake up at 3:45 every morning, right? So 3:45 to me is 5. I mean, what is it? 6:45 to you. Right?
Well, you know what? Look at my clock here. It's 10. You're absolutely right because normally I'm in bed. Right. I'm in bed at 10:23.
And it's 7:23 here. Right. Absolutely.
I'm in bed. And this is a Sunday too?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's your rhythm. That's your rhythm.
Yep. I'm in bed asleep. So I am. Yeah. Oh, my God. I am. Oh, my gosh. I'm yawning.
I'm not mad. Because when you get up at 2 or 3 in the morning, I'm like, oh, God, I can't get up this early because I still need to get a couple of more hours of sleep. Right. But I will, when I hear you in here, I will go back to sleep. All right, I just got to give me a couple more hours. I'm good.
And I'm up, moving around.
Yeah.
I'm up. Let me wash. Oh my God! Let me wash some dishes. Let me wash some dishes. Whatever. Take care of what just may not have happened, but absolutely. But so
I love it to death. I love it to death. I love the way we do it. I really do.
Yeah.
So thank you. All I can do is say thank you because you know what? I have a lot of family. But guess who comes out here and shows that family connection? Let's not name any names. Deion Webster.
I do come out. Well, like I said, your mom passed away and you're out here by yourself. So
well, that's fine.
I said I was coming. I said I'd come
United we stand, united we fall, right? Yeah.
And then it kind of gives me, well, I don't know. I just told my people, I said, you know what, I'm going. I'll be back on Tuesday. Is the office open? Well, I won't be here. So if you all want to come in and work, because there should be plenty to do, certainly come on and work, but I won't be here. I'm going. Oh my God.
I can appreciate you being able to do that. You're right. A lot of people are not able to do that, period, right? You know, you're talking about people that might want to go and see their folks. They're not able to do it. So you have been put in a situation where you're able to do it. And I can't be more appreciative, you know? I just can't be. All I can do is say thank you.
And that's what I thank God every morning. I just thank God for allowing me, number one, to wake up. Number two, I thank God for putting me in a position where I can do a couple of things where I can. So I'm just grateful about it. I'm just absolutely grateful. I'm just grateful.
Yeah.
Now, you know what? I want to change gears real quick.
Change them.
And the gears I want to go to is that years ago, maybe about 5 years ago, I was at a conference, and at the conference, they were selling
Breathalyzer.
Yeah. BAC, your devices.
Yeah.
And I had this wonderful idea for a business, and it was called Blow Before You Go.
Nice.
And I made t-shirts, and they said, Blow Before You Go.
Yeah.
And it was $20.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Versus
10,000
for GM.
And I think you're short on that one. I think you're short on 10,000.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit more now. Especially if you keep doing it, you're gonna get so.
Yeah, that first time, Mike, you gonna be but I know here in California, you're gonna end up out of more than $10,000.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
So here it is, Blow Before You Go. And my whole concept of Blow Before You Go was I would go to different tavern owners, bar owners, and I would see if, right before closing at some point, could we go and provide a service like, listen, blow before you go, before you leave, blow, make sure you're okay.
That's a great idea.
Okay. So I had the t-shirts made. I was talking to a couple of people who had bars. I wanted to talk to them about it, but it's just logistics. It was logistics. So now here it is. I was on the TikTok, and they were selling these little portable breathalyzers.
Right.
And I said, you know what? I should let me see if I couldn't possibly sell, because I do believe in the whole concept. So I bought one.
Yeah.
Now, you don't know this. Maybe you do. Maybe you all do know it. Maybe you don't. I don't drink locally, but I do drink when I hit that airport club. So I'm going to test and see where so that means that it's very possible that I've been drinking today, and I have been. So let me just turn this on, and it gives you it counts down for you. It kind of gets everything ready.
Gotcha. This is calibrating. That's a calibration process, right? Yeah.
It says my BAC is 0.000. Well, that
could be true.
That could be very well be true. It's not like I've been out drinking. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
I haven't really been drinking.
Well, that's right.
I mean, today.
That's
right. Earlier. I mean, recently, I should say. So
that could be true. That could be very true.
So I'm at a 0. So where I'm feeling, it's not alcohol. It's just exhaustion going on with me.
Well, we was just at the ocean for 2.5 hours, right? So could be that zen that you connected with down there.
The ocean was wonderful. I got to frolic with Poseidon.
Yeah, I love the way you said it that way, right? I was looking for that word, but I was like, that's the word I'm looking for, Poseidon.
I got to frolic with Poseidon. I love to get in the ocean. And the seaside where we were, that you took me to, was I thought it was pleasant. Not huge.
Right.
But I thought it was nice and cozy. It wasn't real crowded.
Nope.
So I thought it was
you didn't have to step on people to get to where you were.
Definitely didn't have to step on people. And it was during the day. It was about 1:00 or 12:30.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Yeah.
It was so cool.
Cooler down there. 10 degrees or 15 degrees warmer here where we are at now.
Oh gosh.
Than down there, right? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And then, so that was good just to sit back. First of all, get in the water, and then come back and sit back and just, I don't know, just take in the sun. Just take in the sun. Absolutely. So I was able to take in the sun. Then from there, I think it took me over to the Ross Dress for Less.
Yeah.
And
I was getting ready to take you to Kohl's, but I don't think that wouldn't have matched what you needed, right?
No, I just needed some cheap items.
Or maybe it would have. I don't know. Maybe we should have just stopped there and investigated. Maybe.
It's okay. I leave tomorrow.
That's right.
Get back home. And
that's right.
I got what I needed to get. Because everything I need, I have right now.
That's right.
I do not lack for anything.
Well, that's right. And for all of you that are listening, I hope it's not as hot back in Detroit as it is here, or wherever you are. Wherever you are, it's warm here.
It's hot.
But that's nothing atypical about San Diego weather. That's just what it is. It's dry, but it's warm. It's warm.
It is dry, which is amazing to me because it is dry. It's dry. It's not humid.
Right. Unless you're down on the ocean, right? It's some humidity down there, but obviously so. It's coming off the ocean, right?
Right. It should be.
Yeah.
But it is definitely dry heat where it didn't feel. I know it was a couple times just like, it's 99. I said, well, no, it feels more like, but it was because it was just a dry heat. It didn't feel so bad. Now, I know the one thing I was looking for down here. I wanted a Korean bathhouse. I really wanted a Korean spa.
You said that as soon as you got in the car. That's right. You were speaking about that. And I didn't know of any. And you know what? As many times as I've been to Korea, I've never been to a Korean bathhouse. However, doesn't mean that they didn't exist here. So you were asking.
They've got one in LA. It's called We Spa. We Spa is nice.
Yeah.
I was just in one in Katy, Texas, right outside of Houston.
Katy,
Texas. That one was a nice one. Oh my God, that was a nice one. Yeah. I do love going over to Jeju.
You know why there's a lot of Koreans down there, right?
Where?
And down in that area of Katy, Texas, and
no, why?
It's just because of the army bases.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Army bases are prevalent in Korea. Prevalent. And been prevalent since the war and all of that stuff, That was their thing. That was their mission. That's what they had to do to make sure we was good in the war, right? So you get all of this transfer back and forth. When you get to a place where there's an army base, don't be surprised if you got a lot of Koreans back there. No, because that's what was happening over there. Well, during the Korean War, it was more army presence than anything over there.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, wow.
Look it up.
Well, I'm just gonna have to take your word for it because I believe you. I believe you.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, like I said, I love a Korean bathhouse. I love it. I love the saunas. I love the dry heat saunas. I love the wet areas where you can go and the different. I just love it. I love the different hot tubs. I love a cold plunge. I love a cold plunge. I love a cold plunge. I just absolutely love it. And that would have been.
I've never experienced it, but I don't know. I can't say I understand why you love it, but I just never experienced
it. It is very pleasant.
Okay, there you go.
Pleasant. Pleasant, I say pleasant. And it's just so you know what? I remember taking Anaya to a hammam. We went to a Turkish, a hammam, which is a Turkish bath. I took her there when she'd be 10 or so. I've always taken Anaya to get massages and get her, just to with her because she's an athlete. And athletes need to have their
keep that
body.
circulation to
Right.
balance. Yeah, absolutely.
They really do. So it's I've taken her to these spas and so that she can participate and know and experience it. And I remember one time we were in Egypt and I got her a massage. It was a male masseuse. And we were there with Carla Marable. Carla Marable was there. She goes, "Are you just telling me that my baby was just subjected to a CSC? Why do you have somebody rubbing all over her body? Look, it's a massage." What are you talking about? But when you thought about, then when putting on my criminal defense, I said, "Oh my God, it would have been I was like, oh Lord have mercy. It was a massage. You got some, but it was.
Yeah.
It really, but I said, well, I didn't leave her in there by herself. I was right there when he was massaging her. I stayed.
Well, sure.
And I wouldn't just leave her there. But that happened.
As far as I know, massages are very therapeutic to the body and to the mind, right?
They are.
But I've seen massage parlors do things differently too. And I'm like, well, y'all just not very well. No, maybe you are trying to be very therapeutic to the mind and the soul, but it's just different. It's a different way of going there.
Yeah.
Or getting there,
Well, we didn't go there. We did not go there. Every place I've been to has been on the up and up, and there were no other types of services.
Massages, like it's all good.
Nope. And so really what happens is that in these Korean bathhouses, you go in and there's these dry saunas, and one side of the walls will be covered with salt. Himalayan salt.
One is pink salt. Pink?
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
One is covered with silver and gold. Mm-hmm. One is covered in different semi-precious stones. One is covered in
like scapolite or
more like
light or
amethyst.
Amethyst. Okay.
Jade.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those type of precious stones.
Yep.
Not like amulite or something like that.
Well, I don't know, but I just know I saw amethyst, quartz. Okay. And they're all, and then it's a nice design, and you go in there, and before you go in there, they're going to be talking about what each room does for the body, the effect it should have on it.
Okay.
Now, I was in Katy, Texas, and they had one. Oh my God, it was so hot in here. It was truly like an oven. And I'm saying, if I lasted 2 minutes, because it was hot. It was just.
That was 3 days. We did 2 minutes.
It was, oh my God, it was hot. It was
very nice.
It was just like.
Well, how did you feel after you got out and got the shock of the real world back into you after all of that heat and that humidity just taking over your body?
I always feel good after I leave. I feel completely cleansed. I feel completely just pores open, pores drain, I feel it. I feel great. Because what happens is this: you go to the dry, different rooms. Then I like to go to the wet area, and you go into the different. So then they also have like what do they call it? A steam room, and they've got sometimes they'll have a infrared bed that you can get under. They've got they will have a hot tub that's hot. One is medium, and then one is like a cold plunge. I love a cold plunge because that cold plunge that really invigorates you. Just does something. And then the nice thing about it is that at the Korean bath, they've got something called a body shampoo. And it's a true body shampoo where they are, first of all, you didn't even realize you had so much skin on you that
exfoliating.
Yes. Because you are blindfolded and you will feel to the side and you'll say, what? And I remember saying, what is this? She's like, it's your skin. It's your skin.
Yeah.
And that's whatever compound they use with those gloves,
That's
whatever,
great.
and
It takes it off.
takes it all off.
Is that a good thing, do you think? Or is it a
Beautiful
bad thing?
thing. It's a beautiful thing.
Based
I
on
think-
nature and how nature allows you to shed your skin, do you think that's a beautiful thing, or is it's premature, or what do you think?
Well, it's not. I've never gone in there and gone raw. It's never raw. So I think it's a good thing.
Okay.
I really do.
I love it.
And that's all part of that whole holistic, really, you can tell, to me, you can tell the difference in people who, I can just see the differences in people now. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I can tell those that work out,
Yeah.
and not just because they might have muscles or anything. I can tell those that go to spas. I can just see it.
You look out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just something about it.
Yeah,
You just
sure.
see it. You just see it.
I can see it.
Even those that go to the beach, hang out at the
Yeah.
ocean. You just see it. They just have a different look to them. They definitely look different than somebody who stays at a bar all day.
That's right. I haven't done that in years, by the way, but yeah, I know what you're saying. To stay in the bar.
And
all
say,
day,
yeah, well, that's good. I'm happy to hear you stop that, because that's no good. No good. I used to hang out in bars. I did it. I was younger. I did it.
It's okay.
There's nothing there.
We're human. We're human. We're human.
It's all marketing. I think it's all marketing. It just
That's right.
made you believe that this is what you needed to do.
That's right. Have another, please. Have another.
Mhm.
Right?
And that's why you need your blow before you go.
Well, that's right.
So if you like to hang out in bars, if you really like to hang out in bars, you really need to get yourself a portable breathalyzer test, because it is not fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, being a teenage mother on the bus with a child didn't look like fun, and having a DUI does not never look like fun to me.
DUIs are not fun.
They never look like fun to me.
I may have had a couple, but they are not fun. They've never been fun, and they never will be fun, right? But, if you're a stand-up kind of person, you got to get through it and go through it. So, but there's no reason you have to go through it when you have advice like this. Blow before you go.
This is all of blow before you go. This is all of 30. I think this cost me $30 or something. $30 is well worth it. Yeah. It's a worthwhile investment. Now, do you know what else I wanted to show you? Because this is season 2, year 2 of Protected P, and you know what Protected P has now?
What's that?
We have a store, and I want to show you the store. Look at this. You see it?
I see it.
You see it? And let's go down. And these are just some of the products: a book bag, duffel bag.
Oh, yeah.
Swimsuits. Just all types of.
While remembering, P means anything that starts with a P.
Anything that starts with a letter
That's usually a noun or maybe a verb even now. It's
an adjective. It's many words begin with the letter P.
That's right.
Many words begin with the letter P. So here it is. And everyone has a P. Right. Everyone has one. So now, if you got a P, protect it. Protect your P.
Love it.
And buy some merch.
That's why I'm protecting my persistence. And you had me on here to talk about that. And here is part of the whole collective process. Right here. It's a process.
It's a process. And this is how you can see as things start to, see, I'm saying, definitely differences. Now this time, I'll tell you one thing, and just looking back.
You were excited about something.
When we were talking, I forget what we were talking about.
But something made you throw your head back.
Yeah.
I love it though.
Yeah. That's me and Dr. Simmons.
Well, of course you gotta edit that out, right?
Which one?
All that shit we just said right there.
But how? Why?
You edit that out. People don't want to hear that.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. We're live right now.
I know.
Yeah, we're live.
But you can edit, right? Oh, you can edit live.
You can't edit live. It is what it is. But what happens is this: we're going to have our episode here, the edited version of it.
Yeah.
Will probably go maybe I don't know, maybe November.
Okay.
Because I got so many episodes.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Got a lot of episodes.
All of it deserves editing, right? Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll get them all down and
make sure people can hear them and understand them in the way you intend for them to be out there.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's what editing is, right?
So,
protect the P.
Protect the P.
Folks, for all of you that are live, make sure you protect your P, whatever your P is.
Whatever your P is. And go buy merch.
And it could be anything. Yeah, your P could be anything.
It really can be. You see? Now look at the swimmers, boxers for men.
That's right.
Protect the P. Protect the P. So I'm just excited about that. I'm excited that
you should be.
Different things that we've come about and started doing. So it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. So what's on the horizon for you?
Who knows? I'm a spontaneous kind of guy. Maybe that might be another P conversation. However, and if it is, we'll talk about it then.
Okay.
What I hope to do is to keep pushing, to keep helping people, to keep creating value for this world that we live in. That's what I create. That's what I hope to do. That's what I hope.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay. Well, I hope so too.
Yeah.
Let's keep going about it. So yeah. So here it is. 1 year later, you are persistent. That's the P that you're protecting.
Right.
Persistence. I told you about the book I was reading. Change Your Thoughts, Change Your.
That's right.
Your mind. Change your thoughts, change your life.
Just the title is powerful, right?
Oh my gosh.
Just the title is powerful. Absolutely.
And that's Wayne Dwyer. Wayne Dwyer. I've read that book. I've read Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. I've read funny story. I think I told you about this. I was in a store, or they call them, or just Oriental store, but they are owned by people who speak Mandarin.
Okay.
And they have different.
So it's
foods.
a Chinese store.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think they're owned by the Chinese. They definitely speak Mandarin. So I was in there and I told Naya, because I'm a very big believer in books and learning and getting your skill level up. And what has happened is this. I told Anaya, I said, ask her if this is sweet. And she said, I don't know. And I said, I looked at her. I said, you better go ask. I said, then ask the woman, come close to it. If you can say something is not, what's the opposite of sweet? Salty. What's the opposite? Sour. What is that? If something is not sour, then, I said, ask, use the words that you do know in Mandarin to find out what I'm trying to get to.
Oh, I love that. That's wonderful. That's what she did. Correct. No.
I don't know what the hell happened. All I know is we got in the car and I went immediately to my phone and my Audible and I got a crash course on Mandarin. And when I started listening to it in the car with her right there. So then,
but yeah, you probably put her on the spot.
I don't care. That's what life
Well,
does.
I get it. But you know what? People can freeze up when they're on the spot. People can freeze up.
That's why we get to practice now. So you don't. Why do you? But that's what does martial arts teach you? Somebody comes because you got to keep doing it so you don't freeze up.
Regiment,
it just becomes
natural.
It just becomes
natural defense or natural whatever. Yeah, absolutely.
So that's where we are.
Right.
So now here it is. I went to it because I've been going through this Mandarin as well. Because I'm in the car and I've got to listen to it. She's got to listen to it. We just got to listen to it. And I learned how to say Wilson. Kai. Hey, Shui. Oh, wait a minute. Wo Song Yao Ch Beijing. So it means I want to go to Beijing. I want to eat this. I went into a restaurant, a Chinese restaurant, and I said, 我想吃 young chow fin. And they're like, Hanjo? I said, special chow fin. Okay, because there's a place in China called Hangzhou where they made this fried rice. And it's called the special fried rice. Sure. And it will be filled with a lot of things. A lot of times you might have spring onions in it, you might have peas in it. It's going to be just called the special fried rice.
That was like the fried rice back in Detroit. It's like the rising sun. They would have green onions in it and all of that. I'm like, oh, this is the best fried because it tasted good. You didn't need nothing with it. We just used to get the ham fried rice, but yeah, that was great.
But a special fried rice has like not just ham; it'll have more than ham in it.
Oh, it might have shrimp and
but it'll be a combination of it.
Oh,
it's the special.
I see.
Whereas
makes sense.
Whereas one might just be the ham fried rice. Yeah. One might be a shrimp fried rice. One might be a pork fried rice. Yeah. This was whatever in Hangzhou. So you say Hangzhou chow fin.
I love it.
Okay.
I love it.
Chow mein. That means fried noodles. Now, I learned what is late dinner is wonton. Mm. So now it makes sense
that with me, yeah.
When I hear a wonton soup.
It's a dinner soup.
It's a dinner soup.
That's right. You should have. I remember that because you're a good teacher. And I'm a good learner, too. I'm a great learner, I think.
Very good. But it started to make, so here all the time I would go, her means to drink.
Oh, really?
Shui means water.
Oh.
Her shui, drink water. Wo song her shui, I would like to drink water. And I like the way that how Mandarin is put together because it's more logical for me than it is. Spanish didn't come. Spanish, the way their sentences are formed are not intuitive for me. It's more intuitive with Mandarin than it is
with Spanish. It's about verb conjugation, right? It's about verb conjugation. If you learn that verb conjugation, you can get all the other prepositions and all of that very easily. Getting that stuff conjugated, those verbs, that's the most important thing.
It's easier for me with Mandarin because here it is. You've got wo is I, you is ni. Ni, because two is in Spanish or Italian.
Well, that's two.
Right, two, right?
That's you, yeah.
And then he and she is ta.
In Mandarin, ta. Really? Oh, see?
I'm telling you.
But I think there's a connection there, because certain words mean certain things no matter how you use them, right?
Canteen, tajin. It sounds like canteen. Tajin is a restaurant. It sounds like canteen.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Very well.
It's just I'm learning it, and it's just like, okay, did I really pick at 55 to be one? I clearly yes.
And the best thing going, right? If you could talk to somebody that's Chinese, like just have somebody working in your office that was Chinese, to talk to them is to really learn it and suck it in.
Oh, yeah.
Suck it in. Even though there might be a different way that they pronounce things, but you know what? Conversational Mandarin is what you want to learn.
That's it.
Right?
That's it. And
unless you're doing business, unless you're over there doing business.
Well, what we saw was Protect the P right now is with drop shipping. There is a company here in the States that will, it takes a couple weeks. It takes about two weeks or 2.5 weeks to get together, but it'll be sent out to you once you pay. However, I really see myself going over to China and looking at possibly just.
Where
I just
wouldn't
see
you?
it.
Where
I just
wouldn't
see
you?
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But see, I just don't want to be I don't want to have
And
a
don't just go to
warehouse.
China. Go to Korea too. Go to Korea too, right? In Koreans are some of China's biggest adversaries, right? Go to Korea because, I mean, when I lived in Japan and when I was stationed in Japan, Japanese merchants would go to Korea before they would go anywhere else to buy their leather products, their bags. And I can show you bags that I have right now here that would be on the scale of a Gucci bag or or a Louis Vuitton bag in Japan. Because that's the way they did it. They didn't get it from China.
You got from Korea.
Because, well, mostly I think because Korea is right across the water from Japan. It's right across the water.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, that's just
so never count it out. I'm just saying.
Oh, I won't. I won't. I see for whatever reason, my daughter did not do something, and I said, "Oh no, let me get this for you." As a result, I have to learn it as well. Like last year,
I love that.
she's on the lacrosse team, and I swear they were playing like little rich girls out there. I was like, lacrosse is a war time. You got to be out there like really at it,
getting with it.
So I said, okay, I guess I've got to be more involved here. And last week we were at the gym. I said, come on, let's go. Come on. Good morning. I love you. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Love it.
Going to the gym. Come on. You got it, because I need you on that field looking like you're ready to do something.
I love it. And I love Anaya too for getting after it because I don't think she had a choice.
She didn't. She didn't have.
Well, Mom said, "Get up, let's go."
Let's go. And then that means I got to get up and go. Yeah. So then I'm getting on this stair master.
Oh yeah. Kill your
working
butt.
up,
Kill your butt, right?
Well, all I know is I'm working up such a sweat. It's just like, oh my gosh.
Well, that's not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing. Nice something to do at 5:00 in the morning.
That's right. All impurities are coming out.
Oh, it's coming out.
Some of them coming out of there.
It's coming. Yeah. And then from there, get to do some weights.
You're inspiring me. Oh my God, you're inspiring me. My God, I'm just afraid of COVID. I'm just afraid of COVID.
Wear a mask and go.
I love it. See, I love it.
Just go.
Then I'll really be dead. I can't breathe through a damn mask, but hell, you got to build up to it.
You gotta be, and just get out there and do it. Yeah. So my point is that I have to be adaptable, and I am adaptable and able to pivot. Now, this is one thing that we were showing. We were talking about McGraw Ave.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Which was a nice series, and I'll tell you something. I have interviewed several people who are big in the Detroit film industry,
nice,
and
nice,
the filmmaking.
Nice.
Very, very, very do I want to say prestigious? They're prestigious people who are in the Detroit film industry.
Okay.
Very impressive, very impressive. So when I saw Murder Pain, which I said, man, I think he turned into maybe because of McGraw Ave and the plug, I think he turned into a sex symbol or something. Bless his heart. He's doing some more.
And he's not even from Detroit, is he?
I think he is from Detroit.
You think so?
See, there's a set of them that's from Memphis. And that's there's another set.
And you can hear that in their voices too.
Yeah,
really.
It's a set of
you can hear that
Criminal Maine, and I think they're from Memphis. They're that group of them. But I think they all working with each other now. I think it's really nice. It's beautiful.
Well, it is.
Now look at this. And now we did it. And I had a goal today. We have taped. We've put in.
So it's done?
Well, we're still going, but I'm just saying we did good.
Oh, okay.
We did good. We talked about a lot of things.
Well, yeah.
And we talked about second season.
I'm always gonna be ready for another P, protective P.
I know that's right. Exactly.
I just got to get more people ready to go into it. You can do that online.
Yeah. If you know of anybody, because I'm just gonna put this up. If you know of anybody who is trying to here it is, protect the P. I love it.
I'll tell you, I got one neighbor that looks at it, right?
Good.
He ain't got nothing but good to say about it. I'm like, well, let's get your ass on there then. Let's get your ass on that show.
Well, because it should, but see, this is something, and I stand by this. It should cross all racial lines, all religious lines, because everybody has a P that they want to protect.
That's nonpartisan. It's non-racial. It's nonpartisan. It's just what they want to protect. And it won't be because I'm black and you white, or you're brown and I'm black, or you're yellow and I'm black. It won't be because of that.
It's just because they've got a P.
That's right.
And they want to protect it. And we are in a day and age where people want to protect their P. They want to do it. So again, Walter Bowman, you came on. I appreciate you.
I did. And I appreciate you having me and the wherewithal to do this. I really do. I really do.
I pulled it together.
You're on the road of success with this protected P. And if for anybody that's listening, just think about it. Don't think about it as a setup. Don't think about it as what are you going after. Just think about it as if there's something, a noun, an adjective, or a verb that you believe in that starts with a P. This is a good conversation to have right here on Protected P. I'm with it. I'm ready to do more of it.
Protect the P.
Protect that P.
Protect the P. All right. And protect the P out. We did it.